Good morning, Frank Watkins, 10th of March 2022 with Joe.
Good morning, everybody.
Haven't done as many recordings over the last week or so as we would like, but when the market gets volatile like this, I don't know that there's a lot of point scanning and talking about nothing except sort of world affairs, which everyone is getting bombarded with on television and whatnot anyway. So, what I thought we'd cover today at Joe's suggestion is actual buy signals. What are we waiting for? What do we scan for? And how long does it take? So, just looking at the all odds for a start, my feeling is that we are getting set up for a very good buy signal which will translate to any other stock you're looking at. So the first thing is we've had a pretty big fall from 7,900 down to below 7,100. So that's a pretty significant fall, point one. Point two is it's a 7-month low. In fact, it's now about a 10-month low if we look right down here. 27th of Jan, the last time we were at this level was April last year, so we've got the big low.
Yep.
Then we have a rally. Then we have what may well turn out to be a higher low. And when we go through the high of that first rally, we buy.
Okay.
So that's the biggest, bestest buy signal that you'd be looking at or looking for at the moment. So as I've mentioned on Facebook, you need to stalk these things. And by that, okay, we were stalking AGL at one stage. We had a high, we had a higher low, we had a break, either there or there, depends on how you want to look at it. And it's backed off a bit since. Been a lot of talk in there about a takeover and so on and so forth. Another favourite that people might be looking at is Z1P. Now, we did have a high low back here and did very well out of it. We're now looking for the same thing. So, touch wood, there'll be a rally that goes somewhere, there'll be a higher low that goes somewhere, then there will be a higher high, and away we go. So I've put a fair few of these up on Facebook over the last couple of weeks. That's your first buy signal. Now, over the next week or two, I want to talk about a couple of other buy signals because in general, you break things up into bottoming action and the buy signal. Then there's continuation patterns, and then there's topping formations. One that came up in a higher low scan the other day is gas. So again, I've put this up on Facebook. We've got a significant long-term low. We've got a rally up to a point where we basically close a gap, apart from 0.5 cent. We back off to a higher low. We're now looking for the higher high. And the bottoming action here is very good. It's been 6 months of bottoming action. So in general, stocks go down and they either bottom out like this or they go broke. And it takes a while, whatever has caused this fall from 70 odd cents to say 35 cents, they've got to change whatever they're doing, otherwise they will go broke. that change takes time. It's like turning a big oil tanker around in the ocean. So good bottoming action. When that breaks, I'll be the first to have a very, very serious look. Licensing conditions don't allow me to say buy, so
Right.
I certainly wouldn't buy
A
it.
good look.
Don't tell
It's
it. Oh yeah, I'll look at it. So
Consider it.
that's what we're looking for, and there should be a lot of these opportunities at the moment, given the current situation with Ukraine and all the rest of it. So I'm going to leave it at that, ponder that. Then, as I say, over the next week or two, we'll look at continuation patterns, which might be ascending triangles or flags or pennants or wedges or bull flags, whatever you want. But the main thing about this signal is this is your best opportunity to get into something at a low point. So if your standard investment is, say, a $20,000 parcel, you'd do $20,000 of this stuff here. Once it's moved up a bit and gives us another buy signal up here, ascending triangle, flag, pennant, wedge or whatever, then you add to your winning position, but you only add half of what you invested down here. This is your best opportunity. Hit it hard. I'll leave it at that, touch wood. Any questions, Jo?
I'm just wondering, for people that are a bit time poor, what is sort of the minimum time you can spend? Now, obviously, you're finding these stocks, you're putting notes on them, and then you'll stick them on a watch list, and you can just jump on for 5 minutes every day and see what they've done, see whether they've broken through. But if you're time poor, what's the best scan to do?
Look, I've had a lot of very, very time poor lawyers and doctors come in and open breaking accounts and so on and so forth, and they are so time poor. Then you bump into them 6 months later and they, oh gee, you know, I'm having fun with this. I just do a scan and I'll scan for an hour or two every night, and you know.
So it's really just becoming interested.
It's just knowing what you're looking for.
Yeah.
This higher, 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 low. Okay, there's another one. ASO, straight away, bang. Only 950 million out there. It's in the materials sector. I can click that button and it tells me it's a nickel, cobalt, gold exploration, Edelston project, Ontario, Canada. That's all I need to know.
Yep.
Ontario, Canada is politically safe.
Yep.
We have here a low in January. The last time we were at that level was back in March, so it's a 10-month low. We've had a rally, we've got a higher low, we're pushing through. Okay, go and work out your orders and then pack up.
Yep.
Why do you need to look any further
Yep.
for more stocks? If you don't like that one, okay, there's one I don't like. Just too gappy. Here's one that's coming up. Throw it in a watch list.
Yep.
Cadence Capital.
Yep.
For me, it's a quick click there, and I don't like them. Or sorry, I won't invest in them. It's a listed investment company. Well, I reckon I can do better than they can, so why would I give them my money? You know, this low is not a long-term significant low.
Yep.
Move on.
Yep.
That's just don't like the look of it. Estrella clearly has to break through 4 cents. 1.2 billion out there. Resources, the formation there is actually very good.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like the gap up. That's
Yep.
a sign of strength.
Yep.
State Gas, well, this is where I found it. Took
Yep.
me 2 seconds.
Yep. Okay.
It's really, and if you're fully invested, why would you bother scanning?
Yeah.
You don't have to keep looking for another stock.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll
Thanks,
leave it at
mate.
that and talk to you later. Cheers.